probably. Can we upgrade any other two-handed weapons? 'Cause I haven't really been using them lately. Oh yeah, we're good. Alright. This one I could actually probably start using. Also, you could parry. I didn't know you could parry with the. What is it? The two-handed weapons. So yeah. Okay, let's try this out. So if I equipped it here, would it take away the other stuff, or? Are we good? Alright. Also, let's see. I know I said we should probably do the main mission, but we also have other stuff we could do. Like, in other districts. Like here? No. Here. Alright, here we go. That. Yeah, we've already finished two of them. We could hurry up and get these two out of the way, then, yeah. Finish these two, then get back to the main mission. Alright, so where do we have to go? Okay. Also, hopefully we can get into a place where we can try out the new two-handed weapon. I want to see if I could curry more. Did they find out about his body? Or are they just gonna ignore it? Probably. Would have thought they would have had something to say about him dying, but alright. Oh yeah, also, let's see if we could talk to him about what's her name? About Nurse Hawkins about, you know, her selling the beds.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening.
I couldn't talk to Nurse Hawkins about it. I could probably talk about him. I could probably talk to it about it with him, yeah.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Yeah, that's understandable. I also didn't know how much taller I was than you. I could have sworn like me and him was the same height. Personal question. Yeah, we already asked it, right?
Tell me why you're extorting money from...
If a patient wants a bed, he'll have...
Where did...
Funny you should...
Yeah.
Goodbye, Milton.
Yeah, let's just go to the widow in distress. Hope we could find some loot on the way there. There's also something else I wanted to say, like, even though I'm trying to... I'll make it right. Even though I'm trying to find a way to, like, you know, continuously talk for the commentary so it won't just be me being quiet throughout the whole thing. I don't really want to, like, try to talk about movies. I know, like, sometimes... Can I go in here? Okay, no. I remember when I talked about Deadpool and, my Detroit Become Human Let's Play, and I could use blood. Now, I remember me mentioning Deadpool, but I didn't want to, like, go too much on it, because I didn't want to be one of those people that spoil it, you know? Like I had Infinite War. No, what's that? Infinity War or something for, you know, that Marvel movie. I was really interested in watching it, but still, there was a bunch of spoilers everywhere. Alright, let's try out our new weapon. Come on. The parry actually works pretty good. Let me see if I can use it. Okay, hold up. Drop on him. Fucking fight. Oh, okay, it was you. Okay, my bad. Come on, I parried that. No! I don't know what I cannot do parry. How did I attack again? Maybe I gotta do it. Maybe I can't do that one. Alright. Alright, we could. I might start using the two-handed weapon more. Also, wasn't it a... Oh, it's gone. Okay, now I'm let's sneak up on him. Don't turn around.
Step away, sir.
Alright.
Don't come any fucking closer.
You gonna turn around? Okay, now I'm
Your man!
Ooh, this has to be This has to be stuns them. Well, I know all these stuns them, but I feel like makes them like stop in his attacks. Come on. I'm gonna see if I can parry him. Let's go. It might be way easier for me to use this one. Alright, let's go. I feel confident with fighting now.
Get your weapons ready!
I use that for no reason. I thought he had a scowl somewhere. Where'd that guy die at? I thought I killed him right here. Maybe not. Alright. So we heading back that the lady that we saved, I think. Somewhere. I don't know this way right here. I didn't go here last time. Oh. Do we get experience in fighting? Uh-oh. Alright, we might have a fair chance now. Let's go. I wonder. I can't. Okay. No more of that. You didn't do the laundry pack. So we go up here, right? Look at the map. Oh, wait, how do I zoom in? Here we go. So turn around and then make a left, I guess. Kind of misusing my stick and my gun. I mean, I know I could switch in between. I think I could switch in between fights my weapon set. My primary weapon. Someone she knows is in here?
You know you can trust me. Why have you not spoken to me?
Are you all right, Miss Shun?
My name is Shun. This is the proper way to address someone in my country.
I do apologize, Xiaoshun. Are you all right?
Yes, I am. This is the only place where I can find some kind of serenity. Some way to remember my dear Matthew.
Alright. Couldn't find the strength to leave her husband's tomb. Wait, how long have you been here? Nice hat. Have you no friends or family?
Are you on your own? Do you have any friends or family who you could be with?
I have family and friends, but I need to be here alone. One day maybe I'll go back to them, but not now. I need silence, and I need sadness.
I guess we all grieve in our own way. But then again, yeah, it could be worse if you're alone. And she's healthy.
How do you feel? Physically speaking, I mean.
I'm as well as can be expected, Doctor.
Yeah, she good. Alright. Oh, I forgot we can't keep doing that.
Are you?
I have...
Here we go. Alright, let's say this.
You should not be by yourself. Grief can be a terrible trial. And it's even worse when you're alone.
Thank you for your sincere words, Dr. Reed. I sense you trying to help me, even if I don't quite understand why.
So I could drain your blood later on. Probably not. Alright.
Tell me how your husband died, Xiaoshun.
Matthew died of the Spanish flu, like so many others. It's a mundane cause of death these days, but for me it meant the end of the world.
At this time, there is so little medical science can do to defeat this terrible epidemic. I'm truly sorry.
The worst thing is not his death, even if it tears me apart. The worst is not to have seen it coming, to have lost him so quickly, even before realizing it.
Did he hide his condition from you?
Matthew was a smiling type, a happy sort. Everything that I am not. Did he laugh at his death to come, or did he not realize what was going to happen? I'll never know.
Okay, he died of the disease. Well, yeah, we already heard her say that, but yeah. Just clarifying, I guess.
The Spanish flu may be the worst disease mankind has ever faced. Why are you blaming yourself?
You don't understand. I didn't know he was so sick. I didn't realize the gravity of his situation until it was too late.
As harsh as this sounds, we are all equally vulnerable to this awful disease. It can take the strongest man in just a couple of days.
I never said goodbye to Matthew. We never realized how bad it was. We laughed about it even. He always made me laugh. Now I don't have enough tears to shed.
Feels guilty for not spotting her husband's condition. Also, hold up. She got a cold, that fatigue. Can we just kill him? Nah, we not gonna do that. At least for now. Alright. But yeah, she's healthy, right? Yeah.
Are you a doctor yourself? Is this why you feel so guilty for not saving your sick husband?
No, I am not. But I still need to blame someone for Matthew's death. And who else, if not his wife, who did not see it coming?
I'm a physician, one of the best in the country. But I was unable to save my own sister, Mary. She died in my arms.
Why tell me this? Is it supposed to make me feel better?
No. But I felt I should share it with you, since she is buried here too.
May I ask what caused the death of your sister?
You could say she was also killed by a terrible disease. A disease I have sworn to fight and cure, no matter how long it takes.
Thank you for sharing that with me, Dr. Reed. Maybe it's time we start to rebuild our lives, you and I.
Is that? No.
You realize you can't stay here forever, don't you? Eventually, you'll have to leave the cemetery.
Why? Why should I go? Since this is the only place I can find peace of mind.
But you're not dead. There is a difference between visiting the dead and staying with them.
You sound like you're no stranger to the pain I feel.
Let's just say, I too have a good reason to visit cemeteries at night.
Please accept my condolences for your loss then, Dr. Reed.
Alright, now we gotta so say this.
You should go home now.
I think you're right. Cemeteries are for the dead, for they need silence too. Thank you for your honesty and your wisdom, Dr. Reed.
Thank you for your company, Xiaoshun. Take care on the way home.
Maybe I'll see you again in Whitechapel. Goodbye for now.
That's good. Alright, so it's probably best for us to like go through all the possibilities of like asking questions and getting hints, and then that's how we get the green dialogue option done.
Goodbye for now.
Alright.
You know you can trust me. Why have you not
At least we did
spoken
something
to
right.
me?
You should probably leave before the scouts come back. Yeah, but that's cool. Now we actually have a little weapon that we're good with. I forgot to pick this up earlier, probably. Don't...
As I feared, Samuel no longer preaches the good word.
That's Samuel to the left. Oh yeah, that is. Okay. Come on. I try not to rely on just the weapons. I mean, not the weapons, the vampire ability. that, not that. Where? Here. Him. Okay, he already killed several sick people during his crusade to cleanse the city. Now, do you have anything good on you? No. Okay. You know, I don't know. Okay, don't turn around. It'll be over real fast. Oh, oh! Okay, hold up. Can you stop teleporting? There we go. I don't think we had to come in here. I don't think we're going the right way. No. Okay. Wait, was any? Yeah, it is something there. Alright, we're good. We can leave.
Over there!
Alright. Yeah, we only get 15 XP for doing all that. Okay, we're here. Alright. No, we're not. Okay.
It ain't you! He's mine! Lord, give us strength! Go on back to the shadows!
No.
Christ! He's dead!
Let's get rid of him. Not be waiting. Now let's worry about you.
Lord, give us away!
Can I block you? Do it again.
Stay back!
I think. Are we still? Yeah, we're still regenerating. We're good. Hey, which way do we go? I think left would be like where the majority of people are at. Here we go.
If I could get some work.
Good evening.
You look ill.
Give medicine.
Well, there you have it. Take this remedy, but be discreet. It may damage your business otherwise.
Thank you.
That's
Goodbye,
fine.
Miss Swanborough.
The Swanborough Court.
You again?
Come on, guy. Not yet. I'll heal him for now, though.
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
Keep your medicines for others.
Just take it.
There is a thin line between pride and stupidity, sir. Please take this medication. You'll feel better.
All right. I'll take it then. It's not like I don't appreciate the gesture.
Goodbye, man.
Fancy buying some...
You never... Do you need help, sir?
To be honest, I'd prefer you take a look at my stuff. I'd rather be rich and sick than the contrary.
I can do both.
I don't quite agree, but I won't argue with you. Please, take this. You'll feel better.
Really? Free? Don't take it personally, but charity usually comes at a price. Human nature being what it is.
Was there anything else you like to buy from him?
Right then. Show me what you have.
I mean, I guess I could use these. Yeah. Ooh, but we're close to being able to buy the shotgun, though. Hold up. Let's sell this. No. That's not really much we can sell, nah, man. But yeah, I do need stuff like this, though. Alright. What else do we need to do? Oh yeah, the priest. Maybe we should get to know the rest of the people here too. There could be a lot more people that's sick. Yeah, let's try to do that too. The church is here.
Good evening.
It's fun.
Don't you fear getting sick yourself?
Faith.
No doubt your faith will prevail, but let me give you some extra protection against the devil's work. Medicine.
Blessed be your generosity, my son.
Now, before we say this, let me make sure there's no other option that would make me, you know, that would help me actually succeed at, completing this quest. Alright, just report back to him. Alright.
I have found Samuel, your disciple. I am afraid I have bad news.
I already expected the worst. He should already have come back. He is dead, isn't he?
Yes, he is now. The epidemic took him.
Samuel steadily made donations to our cause. He would have rewarded you himself if you'd found me in that awful cemetery. Please accept this money.
I thought you would have paid us 2 times.
I have had enough for tonight.
Okay, so who else? Oh, no. We're good on them 2. We're good on him. Okay, yeah, we healed everybody because we can't do him. Or, yeah, him. Oh yeah, it was the guy standing by the hideout, wasn't it? I think. Let's see if we can find that lady around. Oh. Oh yeah, we saw her before.
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Oh. Yeah, fatigue.
Do you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
It's free.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
There we go. She seemed like a nice person.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed. Or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals. but I don't like you asking questions.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
What about your client's health?
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern, Doctor.
Perhaps I could find out. Maybe not, actually.
What do you know about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
That woman is a saint. She's living proof that a strong will is sometimes all you need to make a difference.
Goodbye, miss. Take...
Yes, I get like XP for talking to people. Okay, so we got her now. Ooh, can we talk to him? And he probably would like tell us what she needs money for. Where is he? He was up here last time I seen him. Nope. Oh, how'd we get up there?
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in. I'm a Harry, by the way. Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Hope you don't mind if I steal from you. Yeah, I thought we had to like, you know, like climb in through the window or something to get in here. But I see more simpler than yeah, I thought. Alright.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
You want to get into that safe later on after this? That we can.
Do you remember when Barrett Lewis was close to your family? To your mother?
Not really. I was too young. But I remember it was a happier time. Mr. Lewis was funny. He often had dinner with us.
Why are you sad, then?
Because it hurts to remember a time when my father used to laugh and smile. It hurts to realise he's as sad as me now.
How was he towards you?
He was nice, I guess. He never forgot my birthday. He always offered me books. I like books.
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough like... Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
An idiot that makes idiot things. What is this? Okay, so he's usually sick.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
He didn't want to live here. Ooh, wait! I think I have a medicine. I think I have the medicine for him. I don't know which one to pick from these. Your father did his best, or your situation can only improve.
This place is awful, I agree. But does that not mean your situation can only improve?
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
Do you need any medical help, young man?
Yes, I do. I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
There you go.
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern, sir.
Oh, what was that? What's that dialogue option? Here.
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Living people are scary indeed. We don't have any more hints we can use. Yeah.
Goodbye, young man.
Can we look at here?
Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
Yeah. Alright. Talk to you later. Okay, we need to find that, what's his name? We need to find Clayton. I said, when he be around here? I think I've seen him over here before. What you doing? Spying on somebody?
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
No jobs for migrants around here.
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
That all we wait. Maybe we should. Yeah, let's just start of these.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
I'm convinced there is more at work here than a simple epidemic.
Really? To be honest, I could say the same. Some of the sick I saw or heard of. My God, what happened to them?
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
Okay, so he wants them to print the truth about Whitechapel's situation. So are they lying and saying like they're doing alright over here, or I don't know.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
And one more.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
I mean, I guess so. Like they won't like make the citizens be overwhelmed, but it's still they should probably tell them.
It's a disgrace. People are left to die alone. No one is properly informed of the risks.
These are bad times indeed. So much for the glorious British Empire.
We're good all over. We're good here. Yeah. Alright.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Now where did she go? Yeah, so like seeing like most of the NPCs on here just like stay like a normal like route, I guess you could say.
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
No.
Clayton Darby claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
Why this skepticism?
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry? Or about poverty? Or anything else you have never suffered from?
Are you talking from experience?
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley before going back to their fancy houses in the West End.
Okay, I think we're done.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Unless I can go back to Clayton and then he'll tell me something else. No, we're good. Alright.
Goodbye.
So it's,
Would you like me to revive you?
so we need to find 2 more people, I think. Yeah. So that guy's by where my hideout is at.
I'm cheap.
Is that him? No.
When science fails you, this elixir will give you...
I don't know where he would be at.